Here, take a look at my wares. Got anything else for me? Come again.
The free city's under siege.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Straight home now. You're on my side, Total. Did I try? Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Welcome, welcome. Take care. Here, take a look at my wares. Ah, not bad. A fine choice. Of course. Take care.
The free cities under siege?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Come on. Run like the wind. Get him! Fire and fly, Ambrosia.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Well met. May Gilbert smile upon you.
What's happened?
I can't at the gate. Right old Manic.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your...
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you...
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out.
I will. Even if I begin right, so I'd better try to clear the place out.
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft.
All right.
I'm sure you won't need...
Good girl. Run like the wind. Come on.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
Farewell.
that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat. Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, she'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once...
All right. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to me, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth, and they're still expanding. They've been trying, and judging by her reaction earlier,
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what me. And I would never deny her such an Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have stripped, but this was not the life my sister wanted. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what and I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity...
She loves you.
And I love her, though I'm sure I'll...
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers aren't going... That's a job for the...
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than...
Eastpool. It's been a long time since...
It was a tragedy, and if any of us could have but what's done...
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be... There's just a band of cutthroat nasty bastards. They would have sent someone to clear, but now we've got a...
I do. Eastpool was once...
And I know the men. I've already shared, and I dare say...
Of course.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay out, make sure I'm not...
I can't...
The Akashic are the...
Well, I shall summon my men...
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord.
All right.
We shall see you there.
Faster!
Thanks, Gal.
Over here! Get him! Let there be light! Ah! Stick 'em! Go for it!
Straight home now.
Over here! Go, Torval! It's over! Stick 'em! It's over! Over here! Get him!
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences.
Get him!
That's the end of that then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Nice try.
Sick 'em! This one. Get him! Enough! Any more surprises?
I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. Now to begin the important... It won't be easy. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but it'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool right...
So wait. Lady, if you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to. Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
There you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So if it's food...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. But his revenge, really...
It is the one I found.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we but there are, though, I would place Lostwing in there, but a village... And so, Clark, will you take them to your hide?
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have...
Understood.
Then the last of my preparation, and may Griga guide us. All of us.
Come. Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I can walk from here. Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. They're all gonna fucking die.
No. Sid, we can't let Quinton...
All right. Where is this manor?
It's what...
Promise us, Sid.
Straight home now. This one. Go for it. Over here. This one. Go for it. This one. Get him. Good girl. You deserve a rest. Over here! Sick him! Over here! Get him! Sick him! Sick him! Over here! Attack! Over here! Attack! Fly, Ambrosia. Thanks, Gal. Get him! Ready, go? Run like the wind. Faster!
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Get him! Over here! If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear, just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans, building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Richard's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
This one. Go for it. Stick him. Go for it. Get him. Stick him. Go for it. Over here! This one! Go for it! Bravo! Get him! Over here! This one! Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here!
Another down.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life end, why just a village? What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin.
Please, Quentin, well, after all. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never are.
But you must be rewarded for your...
A bottle or two of your finest.
Of course. And I have... if you don't mind waiting.
I look forward to it. Come on. Run like the wind. Straight home now. This one. Second. Go for it. Go for it. Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe.
We're not alone.
Go for it. Go for it.
Welcome, welcome. Take care.